Hello, everybody. Today is Sunday, March the 1st, 2014. My name is Michael Wright, and this is the Elliottwave Outlook for the week ahead. Just before going forward, please do pause the recording and read over our risk disclaimer. All right, so let's jump right into the members area. Okay. As you can see, we've been talking about it for the past week or so, but we redesigned our website so it is much faster, much more user friendly. Okay, everything is clear, and we also added trade setups. Okay, keeping trade signals here, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, etc. Okay, on the front end, right? The reason why we did that again is so we really keep our premium content in the members. Okay, so if you're on the front end and you're not signed in, you'll see stuff like this content is for Global Effects Club members only. But once you are signed in, none of those pop-ups will arise, and then you could just click watch the videos, etc. Okay, so everything a lot more clean, clear cut, etc. Okay. Now, but back to the point at hand, we also added the category tray setup. So now we'll send you guys daily tray setups accordingly. We'll do at least two per day. Okay. So you guys will see that there. This was indeed a good, really nice trade setup. I do want to focus on. This is the Euro Aussie. At this point, it was trading at 1.4542, and then the follow up on the Euro Aussie was. Let's pull that up. Now it's at 1.43. 23. Okay, so nice trade, a nice trade setup that worked out right into the 100% extension. You guys know we really like those types of trades, breakouts, and then testing levels. So we'll do more of that, and hope you guys enjoy that. Please do give us feedback on that level. If you didn't get your, for current members, if you didn't get your login information yet, just shoot us an email, and we'll get that over to you ASAP. And other than that, everything remains the same. Still have Twitter access on the private feed. We'll still do Skype, but we are really trying to and focusing on transitioning into really talking in the chat room. All right, guys. Now, away from that angle, all right, let's jump right into some setups from the upcoming week, but really focusing in on it from an Elliott Wave perspective. All right. First and foremost, I want to look at the Kiwi dollar. There's one pair I've been really eyeing at for quite some time, and uh, we could potentially, in my opinion, see a pullback. I would like a pullback into this trend line support. You guys pretty much know I'm a big trend line type of guy. So we have that there. I still think we pushed. So this is like the big target zone, okay? So we're really pretty much near it. In my opinion, we kind of broke slightly above it, so I don't rule out really into the 70, the 76.50 into the 77.50 area for some upside moves. Aussie dollar, right? The Aussie dollar. We tapped the 100% extension. We were in this trade. It was a great entry, in my opinion. Sorry, a great exit, in my opinion. And now we're just at support. I'll probably look to take this trade into the open, really for that next move higher. If you really want to count these waves from this point, what I'll do something like, okay, is the target zone a bounce from this area? before lower. Okay, that's the key target area. So we do have some upside, and then from there, obviously, I'll look to go to break even and really play out exactly how we trade on our side. But this is really key in my opinion. Then we also have some minor waves in between. But in terms of keeping it simple, we have that angle here, okay, WXY, then looking for that zone before the bounce back lower. And this makes sense largely on the back of the Euro Aussie. So the Euro Aussie could extend a tad bit lower. Okay. All right, so extension lower, whatever. But if we do hold, we've seen a little small divergence. So that's a little worrisome because we hit the measured move, and then ideally this is a bounce. If this bounces, then the Aussie dollar comes under pressure, and ideally we'll break this trendline support. But first we look to play the support area before the bounce higher. Its counterpart, the Aussie yen. I do like to draw my trend line sort of to an art. But now we have this congested zone, okay? So we have this congested zone. Basically, you could almost call it upwards triangle, but it's not really that clean. I will prefer to stick away from this. I think the Aussie dollar setup is a lot more clearer. Okay, but indeed, bounce higher will be ideal to follow the Aussie dollar on that angle with that notice. Looking to count that wave, I will mark this top here. Whether this is an A, B, 1, 2, both the same. So still the moves are higher, right? Target upside. Looking at this box. Okay, so those are some nice setups that I'll be keeping a close eye on. Really do like this. I rather prefer the Aussie dollar, so don't be surprised if I actually go ahead and I take that trade. The Kiwi not as clean as the Aussie. And then at the same time I'll look at one more trade before we go, and then I'll post some setups. I'll focus in on the Aussie dollar. I really do like that setup there. But another trade just to keep a close eye on, the pound Kiwi, and the Aussie Kiwi too. Actually, let's focus on the Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi breakout, trendline support. We already have some divergence that is pretty deep in my opinion. Deep being dated back to September. Okay, and I still prefer upside against this low, against the 1.03 low, and then as long as that low stays in place, then what we eye from here is top wave W here and X wave down below, and then we're looking for Y on moves higher here, here. Big target zone is this area. Upside moves at least. All right, I could play it out to be a bigger swing. I'll keep you guys updated in the chat room as such. But this is primary as long as we stay above the 1.03 level. All right, so let's stop there. Thank you all for watching the Elliottwave Outlook for the week ahead. If you have any questions, please feel free to jump in the chat room and ask those questions, or shoot us an email at info@globalfxclub.com. And we are also on Skype. The Skype handle is Global FX Club. All right, guys, cheers and good luck trading.